like certificate programs in fashion and textile studies, then certificate programs in catering, and then there were other programs like RSE and accounting programs. We were guided by the Polytechnic law at that time.
As a trailblazer in engineering, applied arts, science and technology, Kumasi Technical University was among the first to attain technical university status by an Act of Parliament, Act 922 in 2016.
Professor Nyama took over here as the rector. That time, because we were Polytechnic, the head was called the rector. I think as part of his inaugural or induction speech, he made it clear that by the end of his tenure, he was going to make sure that the polytechnics were converted into a technical university. So if you look at the technical university as a whole, the brain behind was Professor Nsonwa Nyama.
Today, Kumasi Technical University boasts the following schools, faculties and institutes: Graduate School, Business School, Faculty of Built and Natural Environment, Faculty of Applied Sciences and Technology, Faculty of Creative Arts and Technology, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Faculty of Health Sciences, Faculty of Entrepreneurship and Enterprise Development. Additionally, we have the Institute of Distance Learning and Continuing Education and the Research Innovation and Development. An Office for International Affairs and Institutional Linkages also promote our internationalization agenda. We honor the legacy of our distinguished leaders, Mr. Abraham Kujokuma Edu, the former principal, Dr. Lord Asamoah, former principal, Dr. Benjamin Kwesi Pra, former rector, Professor Nicholas Nicodemus Nsonwa Nyoma, former rector, Professor Isiama Yeboah, interim vice chancellor, Professor Mike Agbesi Echampong, interim vice chancellor, Professor Osei Echang, immediate past vice chancellor. Key officers of this new era are Dr. Kwame Adokofor, chancellor, Professor Dr. Ben Bafo Boni, council chairman, Professor Gabriel Jumo, vice chancellor, Professor Mrs. Abna Ejiwa Obriyeboah, pro vice chancellor, Mr. Ebenezer Kofi Boache, registrar, and Mr. James Osei Brobe, director of finance.
On behalf of the Chancellor and the Governing Council, I want to thank the management, staff and students of the university for their tremendous contribution to the institution as we celebrate Kumasi Technical University's 70th anniversary to mark our journey as a technical institute, a polytechnic, and now a technical university of choice. Currently, the institution, after 8 years of rigorous and consistent desire to attain a world-class technical university status, has 28 departments distributed under 6 faculties, 2 schools, and 2 institutes. The faculties, schools, and institutes are supported by 363 dynamic and professional administrative and technical staff for the smooth operation of the university's Asimi Adugu Jache campuses, with the prospect of opening up a new campus at Dwansa Asante Achimodov. It is imperative to note that our continuing quest for improvement and excellence has not gone unnoticed, as the university has been adjudged as the best technical university for 3 consecutive times in 2021, 2022, 2023, according to the Webometrics ranking of world universities.
Our journey has been supported by numerous partners, including the Government of the Republic of Ghana, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, the Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Osei Yaw Edichum, the Director General of Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, Professor Ahmed Jinapor, the Director General of the Commission for Technical, Vocational Education and Training, Dr. Fred Asamoah Chi. We also extend our gratitude to industry partners for attachment training, collaborating institutions and organizations, donors and sponsors, and our esteemed alumni. We celebrate notable alumni such as COP Mameya Tiwa Adodankwa, Iyoko Boss, Professor Joseph Mawuni, Professor Thomas Adomarai, Professor Bernard Kumi Boateng, and many others who continue to contribute to our legacy.
As the chairman of Kumasi Technical University Council since 2017, I would like to state that we have come to continue the good works of our predecessors in the then Kumasi Polytechnic. On behalf of the Chancellor of the University, Dr. Kwame Adokofor, the Governing Council, management, staff, and students, I congratulate all stakeholders for your significant contribution in the metamorphosis from Kumasi Technical Institute in 1954 through to Kumasi Polytechnic in 1963 to now Kumasi Technical University, a highly respected world-class institution. Ayiko.
We wish all staff and students happy, prosperous 70th anniversary. God bless us all.
Long live Kumasi Technical University. Happy 70th anniversary. Nimdye Shreng. By divine orchestration, a milestone of 70 years for the Kumasi Technical University has dawned on us. This spectacularly beautiful institution is located at the heart of the Garden City of West Africa, the capital city of Ashanti region, Kumasi. Today, we find ourselves privileged to be part of the history being written. The height we now stand to mark the celebration has been achieved by the toils and hard work of many who came before us. It is only fair to acknowledge the sacrifices of our forebears who laid a solid foundation for our sustained progress today. Our great institution was originally called Kumasi Technical Institute at the onset of its establishment in 1954 to provide high-caliber skilled tertiary and middle-level manpower in manufacturing, commerce, science and technology. Evidence of the commissioning of the Kumasi Technical Institute in 1954 by Honorable Kojo Boshu is seen on a plaque on the ground floor of the A block currently occupied by the admissions office. Some of the earliest programs offered were metal work, masonry, carpentry, electrical works, wireman course, and pre-technical course. On October 13, 1963, the institute was converted to a non-tertiary polytechnic status under the Ghana Education Service. In 1992, the Polytechnic Law, PNDCL 321, elevated the polytechnic to a tertiary institution to provide high-caliber skilled manpower in the areas of manufacturing, commerce, science and technology.
I assumed duty as the Polytechnic Secretary on 1st April 1993. At that time, we had 4 HND programs, namely HND in Accounting, HND in Secretaryship and Management Studies, HND in Electrical Engineering, HND Mechanical Engineering. There were other programs like certificate programs in Fashion and Textile Studies, then certificate programs in Catering, and then there were other programs like RSC and accounting programs. We were guided by the Polytechnic Law at that time.
As a trailblazer in engineering, applied arts, science and technology, Kumasi Technical University was among the first to attain technical university status by an Act of Parliament, Act 922 in 2016.
Professor Nuyama took over here as the rector. That time, because we were Polytechnic, the head was called the rector. I think as part of his inaugural or induction speech, he made it clear that by the end of his tenure, he was going to make sure that the polytechnics were converted into a technical university. So if you look at the technical university as a whole, the brain behind was Professor Ansonwa Nyama.
Today, Kumasi Technical University boasts the following schools, faculties, and institutes: Graduate School, Business School, Faculty of Built and Natural Environment, Faculty of Applied Sciences and Technology, Faculty of Creative Arts and Technology, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Faculty of Health Sciences, Faculty of Entrepreneurship and Enterprise Development. Additionally, we have the Institute of Distance Learning and Continuing Education and the Research Innovation and Development. An Office for International Affairs and Institutional Linkages also promote our internationalization agenda. We honor the legacy of our distinguished leaders, Mr. Abraham Kujokuma Edu, the former principal, Dr. Lord Asamoah, former principal, Dr. Benjamin Kwesi Pra, former rector, Professor Nicholas Nicodemus Nsowanyoma, former rector, Professor Isiama Yeboah, interim vice chancellor, Professor Mike Agbesi Echampo.
Good morning, viewers from all across the globe. From the virtual studios of Kumasi Technical University, today too we come your way with some conversations on our admission. A lot of them will be said, the programs will tell you what we do here, the entry requirements, the associated job opportunities, and so many pieces of information about this great institution, Kumasi Technical University. My name is Dr. Charles Obin Sapon, and today I'll be doing the entire show with my admissions officer, the head of admissions of Kumasi Technical University. I'm talking about Mr. Akwesi Agyemang. In fact, he's a senior assistant registrar in charge of admissions. Today, our guest, who will give a lot of insight into the Faculty of Applied Sciences and Technology, is Professor Abdul Aziz Abdurrahman. He is the dean of that particular faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. Now, let me also say that you are part of the show. And so periodically we'll come and then read to the whole world the comments you might have sent to us. So if you have any question, if you have any contribution, if you have any concern, whatever it is that you have, let us hear from you, and we will read and we will answer you. Now, let me turn to my panelists and welcome them. Mr. Akwesi Agyemang, you're welcome.
Thank you, Doc.
I hope the way you're looking fresh and the fact that today you decided to stand, it tells me you have a lot within your sleeve to share with us.
Sure, Doc.
Thanks so much. Prof, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, Doc.
And how is the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology?
Oh, the faculty is vibrant as usual and is progressing in all spheres of these endeavors.
Good. Thanks to have you here, Prof. Viewers, we want to start straight away by inviting Mr. Akwesi Agyemang to give us some insight into the programs that, not the programs per se, but even though he mentioned a few of the programs, but more importantly, we want to hear from him the various levels of programs that we have and give us some requirements that one has to have before he can engage in any of such programs. Mr. Agyemang, so talk to us.
All right, Doc. I want to say a very big good morning to our viewers and listeners all across the globe. At KSTU, which happens to be the #1 ranked, the best TU in Ghana, we offer two main types of admissions. That's the undergraduate and the postgraduate. When I talk about the undergraduate, it means the programs from the diploma to the first degree stage. Then the postgraduate is from the master's to PhD. And to join us here, we have so many modes that you can use to join us. You can come through the SSCE route, the WASSCE route, A-level, GBCE, diploma route, HND route, degree route. If you are a master's student and you want to pursue PhD, you can also come through the master's route, as well as those with the CTVET set. When I mention the CTVET set, I'm referring to those who attended the KTIs, the CTIs, the AATCs, and co. Yes. And aside all of this, we also have a chance for those who have stayed home for long and are more than 25 years old. These people, we call them the mature applicants. So we have all these routes are available for students to use to join us. Aside this, if you want to pursue a degree course, we have degree programs in BA, that's the Bachelor of Arts, BSc, the Bachelor of Sciences, BTech, Bachelor of Technology, and BEng, Bachelor of Engineering. If you want to join any of these, the applicant needs to have a minimum of C6 in 6 subjects, which will include 3 core subjects and 3 electives. If you are short of that, we can look at it at the HND stage, where the students will need at least a D7 in the core and the C6 in the elective. Same as the degree stage, we will require you to have it in 6 subjects. If you also fall short of that, we can also come down and look at it for you at the ordinary diploma stage, where we will be looking at any 4 passes of the subjects that you read. But it will depend on the program that you will want to read, where we might maybe want to look at your English and maths. But it is any 4 passes that you read, then you can be admitted into the ordinary diploma. If we go to the graduate stage, you need to have a very good first degree. If I say a good first degree, a first class, second class. For those with passes, you might be attending an interview before you will be admitted. But still, just apply to us. Then at the PhD stage, those with a research masters, they are enjoined to make an application to the PhD stage. And I want to state that as at now, we have 1 PhD program that we run. And I am glad that we have the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences here, because that program is coming from his department and his faculty too. The program is PhD Applied Stats. So these are the entry requirements that you need for each stage. But as we move on, we will let the viewers know where they can get some of our forms to buy, the prices, and where they can make the application. Thank you, Doc.
Right. Mr. Akwasi Agyeman, thank you so much. So in effect, what we are saying is that we have 2 main levels of program. We have the postgraduate programs, and then we have the undergraduate programs. Yes, and you did also indicate that under the undergraduate ones, we have the degree programs, that is the bachelor's, and then we have the higher national diploma, which is the HND. We have the diploma programs.
Yes, please.
And then you also did indicate that there is an opportunity for somebody who might not even have gone to secondary school, but he has worked, he has a lot of experiences. His work involves writing, it involves some skills in literacy,